Hey guys, it's Drinks here, and today I have a video for those of you new players on which job is the best and how to make the most money out of jobs and also other separate money making methods outside of jobs for you. I'm not going to waste any of your time, so let's go ahead by explaining why the current and best job for new players is what it is. So right now, as a new player, you want to be a fast food worker at Bloxburgers. Now, the reason being is that currently this is the only revamped job after a previous update, which means you get a lot of money boost for each level you level up in the job, which at the end gives you around $8,000 per level, which is quite a lot, especially after the nerf to jobs recently. Now, the reason why it's better than all the other jobs is because they do not have this yet. They only have a few small rewards down the line, which is the plaque after you get level 50, which takes a long time. I don't recommend grinding for those, or the little bit of block bucks, which you don't really need as a new player. So yeah, just make sure you are working as a fast food worker. Now, I did explain this in a different video, but if you don't want to watch it, all you need to know is that in your job you are only paid based on a few factors, which are mood, your overall work level displayed up here, and yeah, basically nothing else. As long as you do your task, you will get paid. And it is paid per minute. So basically each task you do just gets divided by time. So it really doesn't matter how long you take to do a task in the job, as long as you do tasks to keep your efficiency at 100%, which you can see in your work menu whenever you have a job going on. As long as that's 100%, you're at full moods, which will, based on tutorial, you know that you gotta go sleep and eat stuff from the fridge, replenish your fun and all that, and your overall work level over here. Now, while you're doing that, you will also want to be using other money making methods. So the most common one right now, which is also the most effective after being nerfed so many times because it was so effective, are bush farms. So these are berry bush farms, and in order to make one, it's quite easy. Costs around, I'd say, 13,000. Well, to start off, you can just pay like $500 and create one pretty easily. So what you want to do, go into build mode. If you go into garden here and look for the planter, just find large ordinary planter here. It's $280. Place it down and go into garden again and search berry. There you have the bush, and just spam as many as you can onto the planter until you fill up the entire planter. And I recommend just having 2 different planters of these, because the more plants you have, the less money you'll make, because they nerfed it and made a system where if you have too many plants, you'll end up losing more money than you are gaining. So as a new player, just work until you have enough money to afford the berry farm, and then continue farming both your work and the berry farm, which takes around 2 hours to recharge, until you make a decent amount of money and you can just go crazy, build a massive house, do whatever you want. You'll be rich by then. I forgot to mention, you will need one thing that costs block bucks here from your inventory to make that farm work, which go into decorate, go into garden, and over here search, oh no, sorry, just scroll to the very bottom, find garden sprinkler. Now what you want to do with this is, as you can see, I have one right there. It's over here underneath all the things. If I just drag it out, I probably can't, but basically you want to have this sprinkler, there it is, just over here on the edge of your planter, so that it automatically waters all your plants for you without having to water them individually, because that is quite difficult. And this only costs 95 block bucks, which you can easily get from just working or doing anything. You might even start with some, I don't know, but basically you get block bucks bonuses for working. So just work until you have enough block bucks, the 95 block bucks, to afford a sprinkler, and then yeah, just do what I just told you, build that thing. Now once you have gotten to a decently high level in your work, for example, I'd say in the fast food worker job, stop at around level 24 to 25, because then these money bonuses happen so infrequently that they're basically not worth it anymore. So what you want to do after that is switch to delivery person. The reason being that over Every single job right now, there are only two factors as to why you'd prefer one over the other, and that is how easy it is to keep your efficiency at the maximum, and also how quickly that efficiency goes up as soon as you start the job. Now, you may have noticed that as a fast food worker, when you start a job, it'll take you around 3 minutes just to get efficiency to 100%. However, with the delivery person, you can spend around 1 minute doing that, and that means you get an extra 2 minutes of fully paid time when you do a job, which is extremely significant. Like, you want to have that extra 2 minutes of paid work time, because, well, that's just an extra 2 minutes of work that you don't have to do. So remember that as soon as you reach a level where you're not leveling up frequently in the fast food worker, switch to delivery person. Now, in addition to this, because all the jobs are getting revamped, as soon as they get revamped, if you've made any extra delivery person levels, while there are no bonuses still for the job, after the update comes, every single bonus you get below the level you're currently at. So for me, if I'm at level 29, every single bonus that comes below here that will come in the next 3 updates will be applied to your account. And for me, as a level 29, this is going to be around, I'd say, 30k, which is quite a lot of money, especially after the economy nerf. Alright guys, so there you have it. Those are a few short little tips for you as a new player, and please subscribe. I'm a small channel, like genuinely, it'd be a great help. But I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.